Desire, do you have any episodes of, do you have any ideas of any episodes of Galactic Star? I'll do one, and you do one, and then we'll rinse and repeat. So,
alright, you go first.
Alright, so, think about the episode with the Archery Piggies. This one's the episode, it's where, basically the Archery Piggies are, like, throwing arrows at people and, like, harassing people.
Okay. So, like, basically the Archery Piggies are a gang. Or, like, a little militia.
There are only, like, 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Only 2 of them.
Yeah, so it's like a gang. It's like a, like, duo.
They're, like, brothers.
They're, like, yeah, like, brother duo
brother-son
terrorizers.
duo. Yeah.
Alright.
So, Galactic Star comes, she tries to, like, beat them up and whatnot, and the Archery Piggies, piggies are a lot more sophisticated.
How good are they with the bows?
Really good. Like, almost as good as, what's his name?
Who? Oh, okay.
Which one?
That's nicer.
Yeah. So, obviously, the Archery like Galactic Star defeats them one way or another. Every episode has to end like that.
Yeah.
So, you do one. You do one about the meow. Wow! Toms.
Nah. Wait, what's the thing? I kind of want to talk about a thing with,
You gotta repeat the meow one, because that's the most enemies that Galactic Star face, or do the other one.
I don't know, I'll do that at the end.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
So which one you want to do?
I want to talk about Matrix.
Who's Matrix?
We should.
You're the one that voices him.
It really sucks that we lost that recording, because I forgot about Matrix. Isn't Matrix, like, can't he control technology?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So that's why we call him Matrix, because he's the Matrix.
Alright, yeah, so he like controls all, like, technology and stuff, so he's like, disrupting water pipes, popping, like, busting the street lights, making cars run into each other and all that. He's basically causing lots of damage all around him.
Control freak? Like Control Freak or something?
Yeah, I guess in a sense like him. Galactic Star comes, and he's like,
Isabel, they come to, Isabel's TV. She's watching the Fallen Galaxy. She's watching, The Quiet House, which is like, which is obviously a parody of the Loud House.
Yeah.
Instead of the loud, it being Quiet House.
Yeah.
So what happens in the Quiet House?
He's doing all that, and then he's like doing like this little like broadcaster TV and stuff. He's like
watching it.
Yeah.
Oh hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm Benjamin Quiet, and welcome to the Quiet House.
Now it's very quiet in my house. That's the name, Quiet House.
And then like the TV cuts off.
Yeah.
And Isabel's obviously upset.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then like the little cat comes in, whatever her name is.
Like, go, come on, Galactic Star, you have to fight the man and whatnot.
Yeah, you have to stop.
You gotta do it in the Star's mom voice. Moon, Princess Moon.
Stop Matrix.
You have to go out and stop Matrix. Yeah.
And then...
Right, we can't do stuff unscripted.
And then she, she like goes out, like, trying to look for him, and then she just
appears out of nowhere.
Yeah. And so then they start fighting, and then he's kind of trying to keep his distance a little bit. So he's like sending cars at her, and like
it's gonna be like sometimes they use model sets in the show. It's like instead of the background, we film the show with model sets, and we have the animation overlap it. You know, kind of like how it is on Gumball. We use like hand drawn animation overlapping like the miniature sets and whatnot.
Yeah. And so then, you know, they're like, he's like throwing cards at her. Freaking, he's like making ATM spew out change, like at a very fast pace and whatnot. And then she gets him, like he knocks him down because he's like flying. And then they just start fighting, and then they do all that, and then Galactic Star just wins because it has to go like that.
Yeah. So what about the Meowtons?
No, you're doing your show. I'm doing that later.
You said this is for Galactic Star.
I know. I said I'll do that later.
We have to do this all in one piece.
Yeah, I'll do
then
that.
So after I do it.
At the end, I'll do it after a few things.
After a few things. I think one of the main villains of the show is Lolliswitch. Basically like a lollipop with stop motion lollipop that switches sides from like red to like green.
Okay.
Lolliswitch knows dark magic. Magic. Yeah, so Lolliswitch, she puts out a trap. I guess a trap, maybe. She has a little minion, which is like, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! Kind of like that.
Okay.
Yes, Justin Roiland. So, she's like, she goes to a mall. Lolliswitch, she goes to a mall, seeing as how Galactic Star is like the teenagers, so all teenagers go to the mall. So, like, have all the girls, all the local girls at the mall.
Stereotyping teenagers?
I don't care. All the girls at the mall, she mind controls them so they could go out and attack Galactic Star and whatnot.
So they're having teenagers that compared to Galactic Star, powerless.
Isabel, she gives them like powers, dark magic powers when she's mind controlling them, and it looks weird. The stop motion. Yeah. So I guess that was it. You do yours, kid.
I'll continue.
So then, Galactic Star's like beating up all the girls. And, what's her name? The cat is like wondering how humane that is. And the girls over there, they're like grabbing like knives and like breaking glass to use against her and whatnot. It's very crazy.
Okay.
Alright.
After
that, obviously Galactic Star uses her wand and it like cracks Lolliswitch. It's a lollipop and it cracks it like when you take a bite of it. And that breaks the spell. Turns the teenage girls into normal girls and whatnot.
Alright.
Holy crap, it's like 9 minutes we've been ranting about Galactic Star.
Alright, so
We gotta do the Meowtons now. Because I'm about to wrap up the Galactic Star part.
Anyway, so, you know,
You have to talk about that and the Wind Slicer crossover, the season finale.
I know.
Galactic Star and Wind Slicer crossover. Why are they crossing over, Jediah?
Why not cross over on the season finale? I haven't seen a show do that. So.
They did.
Shows really do crossovers nowadays.
I think that crossover with Teen Titans Go in the Powerpuff Girls reboot. They crossed over.
Well, yeah, but it's like that was pretty much the only reboot you see. You rarely see.
They crossed over with Steven Universe and Uncle Grandpa, so Come on, let's do this one.
But that was long ago. Alright, so, the queen, she's the Meowton queen. We don't know her name, so she's just queen. She decides to finally take over Earth or whatever planet they're on.
We don't know the name of the planet that Isabel's on.
Yeah, it's just some planet.
Some planet, I guess.
They're ready to take over the planet.
She goes up to her hordes of foot soldiers and says,
it's been a long time. Now we're finally ready. And they finally start attacking the planet, start causing chaos, and, hanging up her little, giant flag things, claiming stuff. And just,
we see
all of a sudden,
Isabel and Galactic Star, they're watching, Isabel.
Isabel is just watching her show.
Watching TV, which one?
She's watching,
Stefan
Galaxy. And she just hears, explosions happening back. And she sees, a giant mothership just hovering over the city. And so she goes out, she gears up and stuff.
Obviously, she can't gear up. Isabel can't really gear up.
I know, it's just she takes her little wand thing and
grabs her gun.
What? Isabel has a wand.
Yeah, Isabel has a wand, but before she met the cat, she had the gun.
Yeah, but this is when she has her wand.
Oh yeah.
And so she grabs her wand, transforms and all that.
Grabs her wand and there's a few Meowtons come and surround her, aiming their guns.
And then she
transforms into Galactic Star.
Yeah.
And during the transformation, they hear little blasters, the guns go off pew 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 pew. They're in the middle of the transformation sequences. Yeah.
Then she takes out those Meowtons, and then she starts to.
How does she take them out? Are they dead?
She just takes them out, and then she blasts them with these blasts and whatnot, and then she sees up in the distance this guy. He's taking out lots of the Meowtons, and she's oh, who's that? She goes over.
She asks the cat
She goes over and starts helping him and asking him questions. They can't get each other's names right. They're oh, what's your name? He's I don't know how to do his name, but it's Wind Slicer.
Wind Splicer, Wind Dicer, Wind Heiser.
I don't understand how they don't get their names right. It's pretty simple, but they can't get each other's names right.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then they just agree oh, we need to get on that ship. And then it's my friends are on their way. And then they start making their way up there. They start to get on the little mini ship things or whatever.
How do they get one?
They take out. There's there's lots of them floating around. So Wind Slicer jumps. They both jump on one.
How do they jump on one?
Oh my god! They just jump on one. They grab onto the bottom. They work their way up. They knock off the guys off. And then
they get on one.
They get on it, and they start making their way towards the ship.
Well, they see the other ones in Wind Slicer jumps and kicks one of them kicks one of them in the face, and he knocks it, pushes the other one with the back of his sword.
Yeah. And then making the way up, and he's wondering oh, where's Crispy? Where's Crispy and Barkton? Where's Crispy, Barkton, and Paku? And they finally come Sar.
And we see Ian. We see Ian oh hi, I'm Ian's Courtney, and Chris is why do we have him?
Crispy's just the heck. And then Barkton in J.K. Simmons' voice.
That's
What this is the only time I'm gonna partake in your shenanigans.
Obviously, so he starts shooting. So
And
obviously,
he's like, I can finally test my finished combustible lemons.
no, we don't call them combustible lemons. So obviously, during all that, when Slicer's like deflecting the lasers from the other Meowtons that are like shooting the other one,
And he's like, Barton and Crispy, we need you to cover us while me and the girl go up on the ship.
While me and Baptist Constellation go after the ship. Hey, got my name? Hey, stop getting my name wrong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they go to the ship, I guess, and they kill more Meowtons, obviously.
Yeah, they're starting to fight. Once they get on it, and then he's like, oh, we need to close the ship bay doors so, Barton and Crispy don't get overrun. Mm-hmm. And so then they close the ship bay doors, and then all the Meowtons that was supposed to go out, doors close, they start hitting the wall, and then
they all fall back.
Yeah, it's all just fall out, knocked out with dizzy eyes or whatever. And then they make their way, and they're like,
it's a cartoon, so we have to have the dizzy eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to the Queen Meowton, or Meowton Queen, however you want to call it. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you need sudden invasion. She's like, fine. She presses red button. And then he's like, oh, I'm not falling. We're not falling for that.
I'll never fall for that.
And then
Galactic
Star's not the brightest. She's not the smartest.
She's not the smartest.
So she goes up. He's like, okay, press the button. She's like, why not? She's obviously just easily willing to give up her whole invasion that she's worked years and years and years on. Come on. This is our one ticket to ending this. Mm-hmm. Bam. Causing more ships to fly in and more reinforcements to come into the room. And it's like, see, this is why I didn't want you to press the button and stop the invasion. She was working years and years and years on. That's why.
Slicer isn't that smart either.
And then they just get surrounded.
We have a lot of creative disputes about when Slicer, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, so.
And then they're back to back, surrounded by giant energy infused Meowtons.
The regular foot soldiers.
Scouts, frontliners, whatever. Shield guys, just anything you think they would have, they have.
It'll be a whole frenzy. The animators are gonna be going over. Gonna have to pay overtime to do that.
Yeah, and then it's all battle out, and then
obviously the cat is looking at it and face palming.
Yeah.
How did it come up to this? He faces the audience and says, how did this come up to this?
And then they get ready to fight, and then they start fighting, and then Crispy and Barton just smash the ship through the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm. The camera does
it shakes.
It shakes like it's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. You know what I mean? It's if it's a cartoon from the 60s or whatnot.
Yeah. And then comes out hey, we come to help, and Crispy's got his gun, and then
the cat jumps on the Meowton's head.
Yeah, and then Barton's got his whatever, his explosive weapon, his explosive chemicals.
And they blow up.
He starts blowing up Meowtons. Crispy shooting people behind cover. When Slice is going at it, he's just going around slicing people.
What about the guys with the shields, the cats with shields?
Well, they're still dying. They're
How do they die? Even if they have shields.
You can go behind them.
Honestly, I was gonna go behind them and stab them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Star's just shooting them out with her wand and going up. She's constantly switching between certain weapons because she can't stay long range forever, so she's switching from sword to axe to shield to wand,
we have many wand beams and others.
Yeah.
Such thing she says them all out very sporadic, right?
Yeah. And then the queen is I had to do everything by myself. Then she gets up, and then she just starts blasting each and every one of them. And then
blasted all.
And then they all individually try to go after her.
You mean all the Meowtons included?
No, it's just the queen. And then he's like, "Oh, we can't do this." And then he starts explaining the togetherness technique, which is basically it's a fusion technique, but we ain't gonna call it fusion because we don't want to be called copycats, whatever. So we call it.
Steven Universe copycat the fusion from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest.
Yeah, and they copied arcs too.
Yeah, they copied. It's Steven Universe is basically like the American anime, America's anime. A very old anime because it has filler, even though the show has no manga.
Steven Universe is American Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it has so much filler, and it takes us it took us 5 seasons, and we finally saw Homeworld. Right now, we got off topic. Now let's talk about this.
And then he starts explaining the technique. You basically have to hold hands and share each other's energy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, didn't I hear that from somewhere? And when it's no, you didn't. No, this is completely different.
Yeah.
That kind of humor.
Yeah.
I have no idea why there's a train running.
And then
they
start to fuse together. And
we get a really well done animation sequence between them fusing.
And then
it look really cool.
Yeah, and then they have 4 arms, 2 for Galactic Star, and then 2 for Winside's swords and
they grab it has to be a big mega sword.
Yeah, they have a big mega sword wand or whatever.
It looks so cool.
And then they're it's over, Queen. And then you start duking it out, and Crispy, and then it's just
Crispy, and them. They're everyone's just watching. The Meowtons are just shaking their heads.
Crispy, and then was we'll hold up the Meowtons. You handle the Queen and stuff. And so then Crispy and Barton holding off.
The Meowtons are just looking they're surprised.
What is this?
What's going on? What's going on? The one Meowton shaking her head and punch.
And then they're fighting, and then they kind of have the Queen on the ropes, and then they do their final attack, where they almost put all their power into that one strike, and then they end up defeating the Queen.
And the Queen falls down from her mega form, and the guards are holding them.
Yeah. The fused together Galactic Star and Slicer, they press the button to pull back the invasion. The ships start, and they set all the ships on a course 5,000 light years out into the universe.
5,000 light years for real? 5,000.
Yeah.
So when will be the next time we see the Meowtons?
Well, obviously not going to be that long, because cartoon logic. So they're going to come back
obviously we're going to come back. Yeah. Galactic Star, the show has no real continuity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I guess that includes episode 6. They'll come back.
Yeah.
The second season of episode 6. I hope to God the show does well.
Yeah.
That we get a second season. Or I want 4 or so seasons of Galactic Star. How does it work?
Yeah. So that's basically the season finale. They're gone. The Meowtons are gone. Well, for now,
Well, some of the Meowtons are gone.
Yeah. Well.
The rest. That doesn't affect any of the other ones that are controlling the planets and whatnot. Perdon somehow is still there, because...
Oh, Perdon's in the ship.
No, he's not in the ship. He's outside controlling the other small ships. Obviously, and then they poof. Obviously, the fusion between them poof.
Yeah,
and
split up.
And they split up, and Galactic Star was and they're falling down.
Yeah, so they get off the ship. The ship goes to where the destination was, and then they're just celebrating on Lolliswich's ship. They're having a party, whatever.
Hey, what? Hey.
People outside are having a little.
The queen, acting like, hey, what about the other Meowtons and Perdon? What are you gonna do with them? I'll take care of them. So Lolliswitch goes out and takes out all the Meowtons and brings Perdon all tied up, and he obviously has his foot on Perdon's head. Yeah. And he's like, get off me, you little inbred. Yeah, Perdon is voiced by Sam Raining, Benson.
Yeah.
So he's he says, get off me, you little inbred cat. And he obviously kicks him up. Hester obviously kicks him upside his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a little parade, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode.
That's that.
How long do you think this special is?
About an hour.
An hour-long special season finale?
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Gotta go out with a bang.
I'd go out on a bang until
a 5-hour special.
No, we can't have 5-hour special. That's a bit too long.
5-hour special.
Can I have a 5-hour special? That's a bit too long. The limit is 10. The limit is 1 hour. Yeah. Alright, so that'll end our show off on a bang. I would love to see the fan art.
Yep.
I would love to see the fan art. I hope to be honest, I hope both shows get pitched.
Yep.
Both Lolliswitch and this Galactic
Star.
Star.
Actually pitch it to Cartoon Network.
What? Pitch this to Cartoon Network? I was thinking Nickelodeon.
Well, you should pitch freaking Windslicer to Nick.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be I thought Sarah Caldwell was gonna be the only one we pitched to at CN.
Honestly,
Given the more risque Sarah Caldwell is, it's a lot more risque than Windslicer and Galactic Star.
Well, Windslicer it's somewhat of a serious show.
Well, it's not really serious. This isn't no Gravity Falls or anything.
Well, it's not to be Gravity Falls. It's serious.
Very different done for this one.